Welcome, all you beautiful souls, to your weekly energy update, and we're looking at the week of August 7th through August 14th. These, of course, are timeless too, so if you come across these outside of that time frame, then trust your intuition, and I'm sure there are messages here for you. But if you are watching during that week, we actually have the Lionsgate portal happening on August 8th, and I did create separate videos for each individual zodiac sign that I put out about a week ago. I'll have those linked in the description box below, and also at the end of the video I'll throw like a little playlist on one of the sides here. We also have this week on August 11th the super full moon in Aquarius. It'll be around 7:35 Mountain Time. So wherever you're at in the United States, you can alter that to see when it's at its fullest for you there. But of course, the super full moon is just closer to the Earth than its normal huge orbit, and just influences us more. You know, we're made of water, so the tides of the water within us, emotional tides, change, so they're more expansive and they're more influenced. Also, the full moon is a great time for this phase for reviewing and releasing type of ceremonies. Now, there is a great book called Planetology by Annie Botticelli, who I adore, and she has this great kind of ceremony that she does where you can have 10 of these review and release type of items. Now, you can focus on any subject for the release, but if you focus in on the kind of areas related to the Aquarius energy, because it's an Aquarius super moon, then that moon energy will be even more impactful. Now, Aquarian energy is around kind of associations and aspirations. So you're talking about like friends and acquaintances, groups, teams, so kind of social type of circle things, even social media. They also influences like technology type things, so like internet-based projects and things along those lines. And with, of course, Aquarius being a mental air energy, it's about mental planes, have to do with inflexibility, but a huge thing is about it's a focus on our big dreams, our heart's desire, because Aquarian energy is very humanitarian, it's community, it's global. So looking at like kind of your overall big dreams that you have. Physically, it does impact our ankles, our calves, our veins, and circulation. So if you have any specific concerns around that, you can have this review and release ceremony be around that. And what you do is you just list out like 1 to 10, and have it kind of be around a gratitude approach really helps too. So like, thank you for revealing and releasing any blocks that have stood between me and then you fill in the blank. Doing those types of things really helps as well. So if you want to give that a try, you can do that. I will link Annie's book, Planetology, down in the description box below if you want to check it out. It's a wonderful book around astrology and wishes and birthday wishes and granddaddy wishes. So it's a wonderful book that just helps you understand all the energies that we deal with on a daily basis. You do want to, of course, do that within 8 hours before the full moon is what she recommends. So before that 7:35 p.m. Mountain Time, you want to do it 8 hours before, so that the reveal and release starts impacting it as soon as that full moon hits. So I love it. We're going to jump into your reading right now and just see what else the Creator and Spirit would like you to know about this amazing week. All right, Virgos, this is your weekly energy update, and we're going to start off by pulling a card from the Shaman's Dream Oracle. And any of the cards I use in the reading, I do put in the description box below. One more time. All right, so what would you like our Virgos to know? All our Virgos. Right, they want this one right here. Let's see what you have. You have the Eyes of the Eagle rising above the fray, card number 18. Love that. That does break down to card number 9, which, of course, is the Hermit card in the Standard Tarot, which represents Virgo. So that lovely 9 making itself known. Let's see what the Eagle has to say. So, of course, this is about protection, also inherent trust. So the eyes of the eagle offers you the gift of foresight, the skill of looking ahead to see the unfolding of destiny before it all manifests as reality. The eagle's extraordinary vision allows it to spot the tiny mouse from its lofty perspective as it flies thousands of feet into the atmosphere. In a similar fashion, you too can train your keen eye to discern the workings of humans. Eye of the Eagle is an invitation to witness the good, the bad, the ugly, and the beautiful, yet react to nothing. Act only to further your noblest calling. The eagle flies above all creatures. When it meets obstacles, it simply rises above them. Know that you are protected. You can fly high above the judgment slings and arrows and the darts of envy from others who may not have your great wings and are still arguing with the pigeons over crumbs. That's a vision, isn't it? Trust that you are ready for whatever fortune has placed before you, even if you feel not yet properly equipped to meet its challenges. Your willingness to say yes to spirit has nothing to do with how well outfitted you are. Hesitating, on the other hand, will suck the air from under your wings and make you lose altitude. You are called now to trust your heart and your instincts, to move fearlessly and not waver. The time is right, and no harm can come your way if your motives are pure and you act courageously. I love it. Yeah, so definitely seeing things from a higher perspective, having that courage, and I love that, moving courageously definitely is reverberating there. We're also going to see, in addition to the eagle, what animal spirit would accompany you on this journey or has a message for you. So these are the Spirit of Animal Oracle, or just the Spirit Animal Oracle. All right. So what else for our Virgos? What animal spirit has an additional message? Okay, they do want that right there. You've got the owl spirit. You see clearly now. Yeah. You see clearly now, the rain is gone, like the song says, right? So I love, there we go. Better lighting there. And that is card number 43. And let's see what the owl has to say for you too. Another winged creature, seeing things from a different perspective. So the owl spirit arrives to remind you that the wisdom within you is informed by your keen senses and the wisdom within the consciousness we all share. This mentioned keen eyesight too, right? Even in the darkest night, the owl sees clearly and is guided by every sense it has, including the first sense of intuition. Right now, your sensitivities are turbocharged and you are receiving messages from all directions. Yeah, both in daytime and in nighttime, right? Owl spirit reminds you to be wise and pay attention to what's between the lines, what is invisible to the naked eye, what cannot be heard with the ears, and what others may not be able to perceive. With all your senses aroused, you have much knowledge available to you. Clarity will come as you sit with all that you are sensing, allowing your intuition to guide you in understanding the whole and not just the parts. Let your wisdom arise and be your guide as you trust the acuity of all your senses. Intuition is real and can provide the clarity you need to understand your situation right now. Your relationship, your finances, your job, whatever it is, you can see the truth clearly now. So I love that. Definitely both of these cards talk about a clear, keen sight that you have. And I love that you have both the eagle who flies during the daytime and has that beautiful sight, but the owl who has night vision, right? Who is a nocturnal animal and can see keenly through the darkness. So whatever situation that you're in, whether it's a bright situation or you feel confusion or darkness surrounding you, you have the eyesight to be able to see through any of it. We're also going to pull from the Tarot of Dreams and see what they would like to add. All right, so for our Virgos, what else would you like them to know, please? Okay. The Hermit, number 9. Just like we were talking about in the beginning. Whoa, okay, no, they said not all those. Okay, but they did want that one. Okay, any others? Okay, and that one. So I feel like these are separate. They want to go over these first, so we will. And so, of course, like I talked about in the beginning, number 9, this is the Virgo card. And this is about going inward to find the wisdom. This is the bright light. This is your higher self, your intuition, your connection to the spirit realm that allows you to go on this journey and to understand where you're headed, what your purpose is, what you want to do. Like I talked about in that card of, whether it's a relationship or a job or education, or what you want to do with your body or your possessions, your finances, whatever area of your life that this is coming in for, the clarity is there for you. It's just inward. It's not outward that you're going to get your answers. It's by turning inward that you find this beautiful, beautiful wisdom that you glean from it all. You do have the 3 of Wands here, which Wands is your drive, your ambition, your inspiration, your aha inspiration, your overall energy, your passions. And the 3 of Wands for me, well, 3s are creativity, but they're also for me a message of changing of direction. Like, let's say the 2 of Wands is about your reaction to a new passion, a new drive, a new idea. And so the 2 of Wands is like, you make plans. You're like, okay, here's how I'm going to get from A to B and then B to C and C to D and blah, 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 right? So you have this long kind of plan, this long-term plan that you have. Well, you do A to B and B to C and C to D, and you get there. And with this new information that you're finding from within, with this transition, this clarity that you're seeing, you're like, you know what? I no longer want to go in this direction. I'm going to alter my course and go in this direction. And so this is the switch that you're identifying, this thing that's coming into play for you this week, especially. This clarity is coming in a very strong way through the Lionsgate portal, through this full moon, especially as you're realizing the obstacles that may have been keeping you blocked before. And then we come into this Knight of Swords. So swords it's your mind, it's your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitudes, your expectations. But knights, they basically quest. That's what knights do, is they quest. And he has the Ace of Swords, which that's higher truths, higher awareness, which, fits very well with this Hermit card. You're looking for higher knowledge. You're really wanting to understand what it is you truly want to do. But the Ace of Swords also allows you to slice away and cut away those thoughts and those beliefs that no longer serve you. So the old things that were guiding you, the old things that were driving you in a certain direction, you are having this awareness that comes in. You are connecting to those mental thoughts. Of course, Virgos, you have that, very much thought-based directive within your energies, because you're ruled by Mercury. So you do have this drive, this, nudge about your, it's like your navigation system is connected to your mental ideas and your mental beliefs. So with this awareness that comes turning inward, more towards your heart and to the wisdom and to the higher realm, rather than so much of those small t truths that were opinions and those nudges, you have been doing so much work on understanding what it is you truly want to do, that's where all this change in direction's coming from. Because you also have the Temperance card. We'll make this G-rated. I'll cover up her little parts there. But the Temperance card is about this balance. You see she has the cup up here and the cup down here, and she has the higher stuff that is being balanced in kind of like this very alchemical type of pouring back and forth, this balancing that's going back and forth between the higher realms and the understanding of where that's coming from, and balancing out with the lower realms as well. So bringing that higher energy into the physical human world. There's a giant rainbow here too, which, is this, indication, of course, after the storms that you've been through, you have these promises that everything is unfolding on purpose, for a purpose here. There's this balancing that's coming in. We can be so humanly minded that we don't do any heavenly good, but we can be too spiritually minded that we're no earthly good as well. So there is this balancing that comes in. It reminds me of the Aquarian energy, which with this full moon in Aquarius too, because the Aquarian card is very much, they usually both look very, very similar, where they have one foot on the ground and one foot in the water, and they have this balancing between the two different places, the groundedness of the world, and then the subconscious, the spiritual, the emotional. So you are having this wonderful balancing act come in here. Yeah. And then you have another nine of coins, 9 of pentacles in the standard tarot. So this is about finding your wholeness and your completeness from within. And, she's holding a dove in her hands here, which all the 9 of pentacles usually have one in there. They usually have like a snail too, which represents the movement of your wholeness and completeness, and feeling that it takes time to develop that. And the dove is about that you're not alone in it, that, all this birds that are appearing in your reading here is the spirit realm, that you're not alone, that you have the support, the connection to the spiritual realm that are with you, guiding you. You're never, ever alone. But this 9 of pentacles with the hermit, with this 9, all about finding it from within, and this pointing of finding it from within you instead of the outside of you instead. So you do have this pointing. The clarity that you get really has to do with what it is you want to achieve in this life, what you feel will make you feel whole and complete. I really feel is this message that's coming in here for you, because you're rising above the pigeons, the fighting pigeons on what they're saying, fighting over the crumbs, and, seeing through the night, seeing things so clearly. It's like you're just pouring away, clearing away of all the overgrowth that's happened on a path, and you're seeing your path even more and more clearly than you have in a very long time. And you realize that because the path was not one that was walked on quite a bit, that you had started walking in a direction, you're like, oh, you know what, I want to catch the path this way and get back onto where it is I truly want to do, where I truly want to head. But I feel like it's, with all these 3 9s in here, it is very much an internal journey. It's not a lot of influence, assistance from the outside world. This is all about your journey, about your, the Hermit card, it's you going at it alone in regards to no one in the outside world. Again, you have the complete support and direction and assistance of the spiritual realm coming in here for you. So definitely, if you can take time out, breathe, get away from all the noise of the outside world, really connect to the spirit world, they have so much that they will guide you and help you in your direction. So if you're unsure of something, ask for answers. They will show you answers. If you don't get an answer, the answer is wait, right? Because if you don't have all the information to make a decision, that means it's not time to make the decision yet. And sometimes the waiting, the pausing, like we had with the snail, sometimes it takes time for something to happen, but they're having you pause and wait on purpose, for a purpose. One, it helps us learn trust in the spirit world, that everything happens on purpose, for a purpose, and in perfect timing. But it also allows us to learn things during the journey as well, which is what it's all about, right? The journey, not the destination. Right. I love this for you. If you are looking for more messages of love from above, in addition to these weekly energy updates, I also put out monthly readings for each zodiac sign, and like those Lionsgate readings, which I'll have linked here in just a moment in one of these corners here at the playlist. But if you are wanting to be notified immediately when other new videos come out, if you give this video a little thumbs up and click the like button. Also click the subscribe button, and that gives you access to the notification bell. And when you go into that notification bell, if you select the all option, then you will be notified of any new videos that come out on this channel. And also doing those things helps spread the love, and it helps my channel grow in significant ways, because when you like a video or you share a video, comment on a video, and especially subscribing to the channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so excited. It does want to share the videos and messages of this channel with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of that, I am very grateful. Also, these are general readings. If you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings. All that information is listed in the description box below. Alrighty, all you beautiful, beautiful Virgos, as you go through this amazing week, please know every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things. And of course, I love you too. Have an amazing week. We'll be talking soon. In the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.